This is the story of the building of my radio-controlled model of tug, Norton Cross. I started the build in June 2022, and the tug was completed and ready for her maiden voyage in April 2023. First, a little history of the tug. She was built in the Northeast and was originally based in Middlesbrough, in the same colors as the video. She then moved to Merseyside with Koi towing, later to be taken over by Svitzer, and the paint scheme changed to dark blue hull with cream superstructure. From there she was quiet for a number of years, until recently moving to the Dominican Republic and renamed Midgard. The model is built from a mobile marine model's hull. Everything else, where possible, is scratch-built. First task was to fit the prop shaft, quart nozzle and 4-bladed quart prop, both in 60mm size. This is tricky in the model, as the shaft angle means that the motor, T12, sits almost on the floor of the hull. I got round this by mounting the motor on a bed of silicone between two fixing blocks secured with a metal strap onto a rubber strip. Next was fitting the bow thruster, making a big hole on both sides of the hull, which I made myself from a plastic waste pipe, a short prop shaft and an X-type propeller, all fiberglassed into the hull and contoured into the bow sides. The motor is brushless and works well, as you can spin the tug in its own length. Steering servo was set up and fixed in place under a hatch for access. The deck timbers were then fixed in place and a 1/8 birch plywood deck fitted with removable hatches for access to the motor and steering. Superstructure and some of the deck fittings were also a challenge, due to the numerous angles of the wheelhouse. Then trying to get everything to look to scale, this took approx 2 weeks to complete. All of the lights work from the main 12-volt battery, using resistors into a plug connected to the power distribution board. The tug was painted in oxide primer, satin black, and appliance white, not easy in winter with low temperatures. In late March she was bench tested and the electrics set up the first week in April. We took her to the pond to ballast the tug and do the final setup and trim. As you can see in the video, she sails very well and is really stable. The tug tows well and is very powerful, with the T12 main motor.
Go on, subscribe.